What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Gold Digger Girl, coming in live to talk to you about the new prospect flowchart, my friends. This is brand new information, brand new content that I have never trained on before. These weird ideas come to me thanks to Rachel Hallis. Man, that conference was crazy. And my mind just, like last night, literally I was in the shower and I was like, oh, I have my next book. Here's what I need to write about, and I'm going to start working on that right away because it was planted in my heart. Can I get an amen? So this came to me 3 days ago, and I was like, I need to teach this. This is going to help so many people. So let me make sure you guys can see me. Why don't you share with me on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 means totally not feeling confident, don't even do it. 10 is I freaking rock at prospecting or recruiting. Share with me on a scale of 1 to 10 or drop an emoji, maybe the poop emoji, to describe how it feels when it comes to prospecting and recruiting. Because I believe when you have clarity and you have a plan, which I'm going to teach you today, you will be so much more confident and you'll have a process for what you need to do. So I'm just going to check. Facebook is not working again. I think this is the 3rd time I've used the whiteboard and it is not allowing me to turn my camera backwards so I can't see the comments, which maybe is not a bad thing. Also, got a little surprise for you. If you stay till the end for my live viewers, I'm giving this away. I'm raffling off an Echo Dot. We just got this in the mail for being a part of SiriusXM. My husband loves to listen to SiriusXM, and we got it in the mail, and I was like, I already have one because Anna got me one for Christmas. It's really cool. So the benefit is if you want to be playing music in your office or whatever, not use your phone or your desktop, or you just want to talk to it, like I'll just say something to it, it just listen. I'll be like, hey, play some meditation sounding music, play some spa music. It just does it. Stay till the end. To get in the drawing, I'll explain at the very end how to do that. Hint, hint, you will want to let people know about this video. Got to be careful with the little algorithm engagement bait, but if you let people know about this video, that's going to help you be entered at the end. So stay till the end. We'll be able to go over that. Okay, so let me check the little comments here to see. We've got hello. Okay, if you guys are just jumping on, new prospect flow chart, my friends. I am pumped. Got my shirt on today. What do you guys think? Top Earner Club. I'm guessing Jessica Higdon made this and not Ray Higdon because it's super cute. No offense, Ray Higdon. I don't really see him bedazzling a shirt for the design, so I am in a coaching program with them, and I got this in the mail with some other goodies, and I'm like, I have to wear this. This is so cute. So are you guys ready to do this? Let's do this. Okay, so what we're going to do is if you drop this in the comments, LINK for those that are just listening, if you drop that in the comments when it gets synced up, ManyChat is going to send you a message where you're going to opt into my email, and I'm going to email this out tomorrow, okay? So if you're already on my email list, you'll get this. If not, you need to opt into the email list because I'm going to email it out. ManyChat has just changed their whole thing, and you have to pay to send messages out, and they limit what, it's crazy. So I will be using my email list even more, which is important. You, my friends, are going to get a freebie to come with this. Your homework is going to be to take notes right now on what I share with you. Your homework is going to be to get the PDF tomorrow. I'll email out this tomorrow, the replay and the freebie. Print it off, and I want you to write out your scripts because you're not me. We're not in the same company probably. You're just not me. You need to come up with your own language, your own story, and all of that goodness, okay? So let's walk through this. This is a lot of content. I should be charging for this training. Let's just say that, okay? I'm feeling really generous. I went away for the weekend to learn and feed my brain and my soul, and all kinds of wonderful things are coming. So I was feeling very generous today, so I'm just gonna give this to you guys. But the reason I mention that is this is a mini workshop right here, okay? We're not playing. So if you're like, oh, my brain, it's Monday, I just can't think right now, then you need to, when you're ready to get your big girl pants on and learn the skills to build your business and what you need to do to have a plan, come back to this video to be here, okay? All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with leading with the business, and then I'll show you how it works with the product. I know most of you are more comfortable with leading with the product, so I thought it would be a good exercise to walk you through leading with the business, okay? So how the flow chart is gonna work is you're gonna fill out your scripts for everything, and then you're gonna have this. So when you're talking to an actual prospect, you legit are just gonna look at this, okay? You're gonna have your plan, you're gonna have your flow chart. Because what a lot of you are doing is you're prospecting people, but you're all over the place. You have no system, and you're like, when do I send a video? How do I get them in a chat? Now what do I do? Like, there's no plan, okay? So first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna decide based on the context. Did you meet them in a Facebook group that makes more sense to talk about your product? Did you meet them at a networking event so you know they're more business minded? Like, what's the context? So look on their profile, chat it up for a second, okay? So business or product. So we're gonna assume you're gonna lead with the business, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do on the cheat sheet that you're gonna get tomorrow, if you guys are just hopping on, I have this all for you, but I do want you to take notes right now so you know how to fill it in, okay? So you're gonna fill out your exposure script, okay? So let's say you meet Debbie on Facebook, she friend requests you, you accept her friend request, you reach out and say, Debbie, oh, it's so nice to connect with you, thank you for the friend request. I noticed you're also in Texas. You know, how long have you lived here? And she's like, oh, I lived here forever. What about you? And you say, oh yeah, my husband and I, we actually moved here for work. So we're from Michigan, but we moved here for work. She'll probably say, what do you do? If she doesn't, ask her what she does, and then it'll come up, okay? And you're gonna say, this is an example, I'm a brand influencer for a health and wellness company. Have you ever considered adding a second stream or working from home? Now that's pretty cold, but if I've chatted with her a little bit and I can see from her profile, she's also a mom, or I could even add in there, Ray Higdon, I actually learned this from him way back in the day, but he was like, you can add in, you know, I work with a lot of moms just like you, can add that in there. Have you ever considered adding a second stream of income or working from home? So if we're gonna lead with the business, we need to talk about the business, okay? So this is gonna feel a little unnatural to some of you that are not so direct. So if you are chatting with somebody and you're in a conversation and you don't bring up that you are in direct sales, in network marketing, are an entrepreneur, do coaching, you have not exposed that person and they are not a real prospect yet. You're just chit-chatting. You're in the friend zone. That is building rapport. You have not exposed that person. So if somebody else is like, oh, I was talking to that person, that's awesome. Who was the one who actually shared with them what you did, okay? So that's the hard part of this, but you need to have that conversation, okay? So they're gonna either say, yes, I've thought about adding a second stream of income to, you know, what I'm doing, or yeah, I'd love to work from home, or they will say no. Okay, so I'm gonna touch on no really quick for your notes. And yes, I do have a cold. I did run 4 miles today in 93-degree weather, so feel great. Just sound like I smoked, 20 packs of cigarettes today. Okay, moving on. Product mention script. So if they say no worries at all. These products help with blank. So if you know anyone or want more info for yourself, let me know. Because they don't really know what this is yet, right? These products help with weight loss, more energy, helping you get your happy back as a mom. So if you know of anyone, send them my way, or if you want to know for yourself, please let me know. So it's kind of a soft way to bring the product up and not be too like, oh, well, what about this? Da, 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 da. You don't want to like pounce on people and be like salesy. They're going to feel it. If any of this feels salesy to you, your homework is to reword it until it feels good to you, okay? Now, third-party tool script. Okay, so if you expose them, you tell them what you do, ask them if they want to add a second stream of income, and they say, yeah, I have thought about doing that, or I would love to quit my job, or yeah, that maybe they're trying to, maybe they've started an Etsy shop or something, or they do real estate on the side. So if they say yes, then you're gonna go to the third-party tool script, okay? Sounds something like this. So you're gonna fill this in your notes, okay? And this will be in the freebie. My scripts that I'm sharing with you, my examples, are not in the freebie because I do not give scripts out. You have to find your own script, your own language, okay? Third-party tool script, this is the example. So if they said, yeah, I would like to know more, or I would like to add a second stream of income, you could say, cool, I'd love to get you some more info, and then you would insert your story. So for me, I was working a full-time job, and with a commute every day, it was about 60, 70 hours a week, and my kids were really small, so I was missing all of their milestones for steps, and I had a lot of mom guilt, and I just wanted to have more time with them and be able to stop living paycheck to paycheck. So that's why I was open to checking this out, and since then I've been able to quit my job, and I actually do this full time now. Would you, if you did this, would you be doing this for more time freedom, money, or something else? Do you guys see how fast that was? When I see a lot of their text messages and their voicemails, and it's like 3 minutes long of their history of when they first learned about network marketing. It needs to just be a little plug. It needs to be fast, hit her pain points, because she's a freaking mom. I know she has mom guilt. I know she probably hates her job, and I know she's living paycheck to paycheck, okay? So I'm gonna ask her, I wanna know her pain points. Would you be doing this for more money, more time freedom, money, or something else? Now, if she doesn't respond, no response, I want you to come up with something here. Since she said yes about wanting to add some income to her life, I would think of her as a warm lead, because she's told you, you know her pain point. She wants some money, people, or she wants to be at home. So I would put her on my follow-up. I would find something, maybe I'd invite her. I wouldn't do it like right then. I would give it a day or two, but I'd be like, hey girl, hope you're doing great. I saw, it looks like you guys are going to Disney or whatever. Before I forget, we have a meeting coming up next week, Monday. If you want to come hop on, let me know. I'll get you the link. You can check out more about what we're doing. Have fun at the zoo or whatever. So you're going to do like a follow-up there, okay? So put that on your list. Now, if she responds and she says, oh, I definitely want more money. I want some more money. She tells you her pain point. Then you're going to go into the three-way chat script, okay? So let me make sure you guys are seeing me, okay? Okay, cool. So let me know if this is making sense. If you're like, oh my gosh, Kimberly, this is awesome. Like, I need a script, I need a plan. Put some fire emojis below. Put, the little emoji with his mind blown. It's like my favorite. I love when my mind is blown. If you are tired and you're just like, I can't comprehend what she's saying, in the top right corner, you can save a video. You need to go back and watch the video. It's okay if you're tired or your brain doesn't get it the first time. I have to watch things 2 or 3 times. I just do. But hopefully you're picking up what I'm dropping, okay? All right, so we've got the three-way chat. So she's like, I want more money. Awesome. Agree with her. Yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. We've been able to go debt-free since I made this switch. So I'm gonna send over blank, okay? The three-way chat script is I'm gonna send over blank, and you're gonna pick a third-party tool, okay? You're gonna get them into a three-way chat, but you're gonna send them a third-party tool. So it could be your website, a video, whatever. So, hey, I agree with you. You're gonna agree with them. Yeah, it's totally helped me make more money. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send over my website so you can watch a couple of videos. Click this tab and you can hear some stories. In the meantime, this is huge if you're taking notes, put a star here. In the meantime, let me get you more info on how this can help you reach your goals of making more money from home. Instead, what all of you are doing right here, when they respond that they want to know more, you are sending them a video saying, let me know when you've watched the video. Put guilty below if you're still pulling that stuff. Put guilty below, admit it. Okay, I never send videos. Anyone that's on my team since launching this year, I'm totally distracted by these people walking by because I never have the windows open and totally distracted. It's amazing how I'm scrolling right now, but I'm gonna focus. So if you're on my team, I've never sent you a video before. I don't even send videos. So if you do, great, give them something tangible, okay? But tell them, you're moving on, guys. We're moving this train. We're still driving the train. We're still going, okay? Check this out. But in the meantime, let me get you more info on how this can help you make more money like what you just talked about, okay? Do not ask. You're going to put them in a three-way chat. Just create the chat. Don't ask anybody. Okay, on the back end, tell your upline, hey, I've got this person. She wants to make more money. She's a mom with 2 kids. She's at a corporate job she hates. And she's open to being on a three-way chat. Put her in the three-way chat. Okay, intro script. You're gonna write out your intro script for three-way chats, okay? First thing you wanna always remember with a three-way chat is you need to edify. Edify both people in the chat. Let me give you an example. So if I've got my prospect, Debbie, and Sarah's my upline, I'm gonna put them in a chat together and I'm gonna introduce them. Hey Sarah, hey Debbie, this is Sarah, my friend that I wanted to introduce you to. She's been doing this for 5 years. She has created, multiple 6 figures, or she's a $1 million earner, or she's completely replaced her income and whatever. Say something awesome about them. She knows so much about this and she can share more about you with how she was able to do that in a really short period of time. And Sarah, this is my friend Debbie. We met in a mom's group together. She also lives in Texas and she's open to finding out more, would love to make some more money. And you don't have to say that part if you feel like Sarah's going to be like don't tell her. Debbie's gonna be like, but I would just say it personally because I like to keep it real and just be normal, you know? It really works. So don't ask, just put them in a three-way chat, okay? Then after the three-way chat happens, Sarah, your upline's gonna come in. She's gonna share her story, make sure she hits on the pain point. She's gonna say, if you wanna hop on the phone, girl, because if it's a business prospect, I will get on a call with people who wanna look at the business, not the product. If she's, and you all do your thing, that's just, with time, I can't, I just physically can't. But if it's a business, I will say, yeah, if you wanna get on the phone, let me know if you wanna know more, we can hop on a Zoom. Otherwise, let me know in here if you have any questions. So then, this is key, you go back to one-on-one with Debbie. You don't hang out in the chat with Sarah and be like, so Debbie, what do you think? Which option would work best for you? No, that's just weird and awkward for her. And this is like a big deal, you guys. She's thinking about possibly quitting her job or signing up to do a business. Like, it is a big deal, okay? So you're gonna go back to one-on-one in Messenger and you're gonna come up with a closing script, okay? It's not closing like, I'm gonna close her. You need to ask her if she wants to do this. If you're just like tiptoeing around and you're like, no one's signing up, go back through your messages and ask yourself, did I legit ask this person to join my business, okay? So you go back and you can say, isn't she great? So you go back to Debbie and say, isn't Sarah great? I've learned so much from her and you know, she's my mentor, I love her. Okay, now if you don't have any other questions, Debbie, I wanna go ahead and go over what it entails to get started. So before I do that, is there any other questions you have? Do you see what I just did? I'm letting her ask her questions, but I'm telling her we're moving on. I'm going to tell you how to get started. Because if she's like, well, what about the comp plan? Then get her a video on the comp plan. So here's the video on the comp plan. Check that out, look it over. But let's go over how to get started. And you just keep moving on, okay? She needs to know how to get started. She's curious, she wants to know. Worst case scenario, you're gonna default to the product, okay? So let me check really quick and see if we have any questions here. If I had no upline, I'm gonna do a training at 9:20 p.m. Central. So it's about an hour from now. Let me check the time because I have a team call coming up. So if you go into, what group is it though? Goal Digging Boss Babes. Go into my group, Goal Digging Boss Babes. I'm actually gonna go over why groups are dead when it comes to adding people to groups, the ATM method. You remember that whole thing? And I'm gonna go over that. So we can talk about it then. But you can totally do it without an upline. It's not great. I would just go to your upline and be like, you need to do this. Kimberly said. Or you keep going up the chain until you can find somebody who wants to do it with you, okay? It's pretty crazy if they don't want to do a chat. Like, that blows my mind. Okay, so we've got that down, all right, guys? You've got that. Now let's go over to the product. Let me check the time really quick. Okay, all right. So make sure you stay till the end because we are raffling off an Echo Dot. I don't even know how much these cost, but it's exciting. Would you like to win this? Stay till the end. If you want this freebie, I will send it out to you tomorrow, LINK. You will have to hit the button to drop your email and I'll email it out to you. Okay, let's run through the product one because it's very similar. All right, so we're gonna lead with the product. So you're gonna say exposure script. Come up with your exposure script. I'm a brand influencer for a health and wellness company. Have you tried Blink before? My favorite question ever. Because whether they either have or haven't, don't say have you heard of, because they're like, unless they lived under a rock or it's your company just launched, probably not the response you want, okay? So if they said, yes, I've tried it, don't just move on. I have so many people who had tried my company, my product from my company, and I was like, well, tell me more about that. And then they told me, usually it's not a good experience because otherwise they would be taking it right now. And then I'm able to actually troubleshoot and get them on board. So if they have tried it, say, oh, well, I would love to hear more about your experience. Can you tell me more about that? And just ask them or say, oh, I'm relatively new or I'm still learning about this. I'd love to hear more about your experience with it. Do you mind sharing? And they will tell you. They will want to tell you, okay? A lot of times people have bad information. They weren't following the directions. They actually had the wrong instructions and directions from the person that sold it. It's crazy. Now, if you ask them, have they heard of it or have they tried it and they say no, you're gonna go right here, product benefits / your story, okay? This is what that looks like. This is your script. Oh, you haven't tried it before. No worries at all. I can share a bit with you. It's actually helped a lot of people with Blink. So it's helped a lot of people with, losing weight, feeling better, helping with their digestive system. I was personally open to taking it because I had tried everything and I couldn't lose the last 10 pounds of baby weight. And I also my mood was horrible. It was just ridiculous. And so I was looking for something to help me with that. Since I started taking it, I've lost the last 10 pounds. My mood is amazing and I have endless energy. And that's why I decided, obviously, to become a brand influencer for this company. So then you can say to them, I was personally open because, and tell them why you were open. Tell them your story really quick, okay? Can I get you more info on how it works? So after you tell them your story really quick, for me, I was open to taking it because I tried everything. I couldn't lose that last 10 pounds and I was exhausted and I just felt my mood wasn't great. So I was open to taking it. Since taking the product, feel incredible, lost the 10 pounds, endless energy. Now this person's like, well, I want all of that, right? If you have a product you love and you're excited about and you believe in it, it's gonna show through. If you're like, yeah, this clinical study showed people lost weight. No, ma'am, you gotta fix that, okay? Then you say, can I get you more info on how it works? Yes or no? If they say no, move on. Oh my gosh, there's this girl who has messaged me like 12 times. Finally, this last time I said, can you see the response above this one? It's that. That's the answer. It wasn't like maybe later, catch me later, I'm not sure. It was a flat out, you know what? Not my jam. I'm not interested in that product. Why does she keep coming back to me over and over and over again? Makes me feel uncomfortable and she's wasting her freaking time. And if you're doing that, you need to move on, okay? So with someone like that, you can say, if they're like, no, don't send me info, just move on, okay? Say, oh, no problem if you know of anyone that wants to feel nice, apparently, and happy because you aren't. I'm just kidding. If you know anyone who needs to feel happy or lose weight, let me know. Send them my way. I'd love that. Thank you. Nice to connect with you. Have a great day. Okay, so if they say yes, you can send them more info on how it works. You are going to ask their pain point. So you guys see both of these? We have the pain point. I mean, my first, 6 months of cold market, I never knew people's pain points. I kept hearing people train on it. Yeah, you just, figure out the pain point and speak to their pain point. And I'm like, I don't know how to find the pain point. This is how. Okay, so with the pain point, you say to them, okay, cool. So I can point you in the right direction. What are your specific health goals? Or if you're in hair care, what are your specific hair struggles or hair needs? Or, when it comes to your finances, well, that's a little bit different because it's a service, but what do you get frustrated or overwhelmed about when it comes to your finances, okay? What are your specific health goals? And then you are going to ask their pain point. You're going to follow the third-party tool script and so on, okay? So we're going to, third-party tool script, it's this right here, okay? Here's what you could say. They say to you, I really need more energy and I've got about 40 pounds to lose. I've been yo-yo dieting. Oh, I'm also gluten-free. And they'll tell you some stuff, okay? So now you've got some information. So you can say to them, oh yes, this can totally help with that. So whatever they say can help with that. If it can't, don't, but it should, right? Or go quick, like ask your upline or go on the fan page, or if you have a group, go search that word and see if you can find something on it, okay? So say, oh yes, this can totally help with that. Here's a video or testimonial. That'd be awesome. If they said, oh man, I'm really struggling to lose 40 pounds. I have a thyroid issue, and you could find them a testimonial of somebody who had the same situation. How powerful would that be? So send them a video, send them a testimonial or your website and say, watch this, check this out when you get a minute. But in the meantime, my friend, let me get you more info or details on how this can help you lose the 40 pounds, get your food back on track, and feel awesome. And you're going to go back to the three-way chat script. You're going to put them in a three-way chat. You're going to introduce, go back to one-on-one, closing script. So if you don't have any other questions on how this product works, I'd love to get you some more info on pricing. Do you want me to send you information on just products and ordering as a customer? Or are you thinking of 10 people right now that need this product and want to know more about the business side? You guys, you just went from product and upsold, boom, to the business side. Why rule those people out? You don't know. That girl could be sitting there like, holy smokes. All my friends have to lose 40 pounds. They've all had kids. They all have gluten issues and they all have cravings. I'm gonna help all of them and I'm gonna make some money off of it. Why would you rule that out? You don't know. So bring it up at the very end as part of your closing script, okay? And then you obviously go to the next step with that. Okay, so I think I'm running out of time. This is what I want you guys to do. Go ahead. To get in the drawing, you're gonna do this right here. Yeah. People walking by right now, they're looking in the window, they're like, what's this freaking crazy girl doing? Have a good night. Okay, you know what to do. Drop that below. And in the comments, you're gonna say it. You're gonna comment and say that. No, don't do that because that would be bad. Say echo. Echo. If you wanna win the echo, put echo below. I feel like that's totally engagement bait. I'm sorry, Facebook. Okay, echo. If you put this in here, I'm gonna keep this up for 48 hours. It'll end at midnight, Wednesday night, Pacific time. Midnight Pacific time, we will pick a winner and you will get an echo dot. How cool is that? All you have to do is share it. Now, if you drop LINK in the comments, I have a surprise for you. First thing you're gonna see is this freebie. We'll email that out to you tomorrow. Second surprise, how many of you have seen that I'm going to be speaking at Top Summit with Rachel Hollis? I think I might pass out when I meet her. I'm just gonna have to be like really focused. I'm not falling over. So I'm going to get to meet her finally. The really fun part is I know a lot of you can't make the trip. It's in Mackinac Island. They have chosen to offer a live stream. So you can buy all 3 days. And then if you put this below in Messenger, I have a unique link. So don't just go to thetopsummit.com. It's thetopsummit.com/Olson. I have a unique link. So click my link if you're gonna get it. Get the live stream of all 3 days. It's Rachel Hollis, Rob Sperry and Fraser Brooks are emceeing it, and I think they have a speaking piece in it. Ray Hegden is in it. Obviously Rachel. I just can't even get past that part. I don't even know what I was gonna say. And the last thing is Mastermind will be opening up soon. So if you wanna apply for Mastermind, August 1st, the prices are going up, okay? August 1st, the prices are going up. If you're already in Mastermind, you get to keep your price, okay? I know some of you did Lifetime as well. All the prices are going up August 1st. So if you thought about doing Mastermind, Instagram was what we did this month. Someone just passed 1,000 followers by implementing what we went over in the Mastermind training. I mean, it's a deep dive. I show you exactly how I build my business. So Mastermind is like having me as your virtual upline. So if you drop LINK, you're gonna get an application you can apply, and then I'll read through those over the next week and a half. You'll get in for August 1st. Prices will go up after that. And then the August focus is gonna be all about content creation. So we're gonna come up with, I'll teach you all the tools I use. We're gonna use Trello to organize all of our content. Thank you, Terry Carey. So we're gonna plan out with the pictures, images, the description, all of your content. What would that do for your life if you had all your content planned for the week? I think you'd be a happier person. Just throwing it out there. Okay, I have to run because I have to get on the team call. Thank you for being on. I hope this is helpful. And just comment below. I'd love to hear your feedback on it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.